Hi. Yeah. I adjusted the camera a little while ago and hup. Come on. There we go. There's a Jimbles face. We love it. Hello, hello. Problem with playing really good music right before a stream to like hype up, get into a good mood, that sort of thing, is you don't want it to stop. So if you don't time the playlist perfectly, you're like, fuck man, I need to turn that off so I can hear the game, the chat, and the other people, alright? Such a shame. But also, like, it's not that bad, is it? I don't think so. I just very definitely can't play that music. It's almost certainly owned by a record company who'll be a little whiny bitch about me using it on stream. Probably. I could look it up. They're not actually that indie. Hold on. Okay. So take a look at my monitor so you can see what we're looking at. Remember to close Discord. Or at least minimize it. Come on, man. What is this? This is supposed to be a professional outfit. What are we doing? Band. Alright, but who are they? Genre. Alternative? Indie. What does it mean? Hey, Summer. See ya. I mean, it's still a video game, so like it's not going to be that amazing. It's Shadowrun. Who doesn't love Shadowrun? I'm surprised, like slightly surprised that we don't have any Shadowrun submissions for this year at Fenno, that's for sure. We have a great list of games. We had a meeting on Sunday, Sunday morning. I had to be up early. Good God. That was essentially, hey, what do you think of this list? There are other people we should reach out to? Anyone who you'd like to see that hasn't pitched at us that we think we could convince in? And I sent a message to someone, and I'll be sending some more messages down the line. See what's going on. But otherwise, I'm pretty impressed. We got a good number, slightly lower, but not as low as like during and just after COVID. So we're not worried. I love what we're looking for. If we go to the link tree. Yeah, I love it too. Joseph, he's fucking great, gotta tell you. Always liked his style, always liked that he knows what he's doing. And he's like, oh, system master of so many things. I love that. Who is your rep? Come on. Maybe you don't have a rep. That's why I can't find it. It's okay, Mo. I know you've had dinner. And like currently, Joe and I have been talking and set like theme direction, what we want to happen, that sort of thing. You can even see tabs open when I've got Fenno stuff open, but I'm not showing you. That's not very fair. And we're in alignment for all of those, and I really appreciate it. But also, we've kind of divided up the actual handling of individual artists, writers, so that we can have slightly more on target, like nagging people a little bit more personally. And that is a great approach. I love that so far. I think it's going to be really nice to divide up the number of people we're each looking after to give more hands-on support. Hello, Emmett. I don't think they're repped by anyone. Also, fantastic bio. People with instruments who yell about being sad over the noise created by said instruments. Oh, Hermit, that sucks. So, like, I could play their stuff because no massive company will yell at me, just artists I like. And you all know how I feel about that. So. Sunday sausage, you've had your dinner. It's just that I'm kind of eating carrots, so you think it's your turn. Dog loves carrots. Now she'll probably assume that I finished eating carrots if I finish before she does. So, like, that's a plus. Hold on. This isn't a crunchy munchy ASMR, so I'm not going to, like, make you listen to that. You poor misophonic nerds would go nuts, right? They load while muted? That's insane. Jeez. Yeah. Like, Joe reads more systems than I do, and that's really fantastic. If there's a space in the TTRPG sphere that he doesn't hit, it's... I'm pretty sure poor Joe is straight, which means I get more insight into the weird as fuck queer micro games, and that's great. Now, that's not to say that he's not aware, but if I need to find a niche, well, I can live in that one. And that's even funnier because, like, look at Games in the Wild where they are much more engaged in that space. They know what's going on. And a lot of the excellent things I learn is from them, right? Oh, yeah. See, there you go. Yeah. So I'm really glad we're a team. Much like last year, I maintain that a team, a council, a group of people is much better than having an individual in charge of the whole thing. Even if it did mean that individual was me and I was able to pretend to be an all-powerful games wizard, it's much better to have, like, it shared over, you know, like it means that if I do something insane, Joe can say, no, and then pull that away from me, right? Maybe. So the pitch form is technically closed, right? And that means we're gonna start nagging people and asking for blurbs pretty goddamn soon. Oh yeah, we're all powerful. Power shared is still power held, I guess. Not quite. And we'll be emailing people pretty soon. And like, we've done our notes of here are the things we need to be aware of when we're talking to these individual people. And now on those emails out of, hey, your game is accepted, I'll be able to say X, Y, and Z is the thing we've been considering. Please keep that in mind. The perennial most common one for at least a third of all the people in my remit are, your game is long, right? And you run long every time. So just so you're not going to be at the 11th session where you've gone over by an hour every single, hey cat, every single session, could you have someone edit and remove things? Or potentially, no, not this year. He'll be playing. Probably John and Pip will go together, but we don't have any submissions, and that's okay. And here I am giving away secrets. I don't even know if I should be telling you, Summer. They're bumping me for extra secrets. Funny. Lie down, Marvel. Come on. Come on, sausage. Dinner is done now. Yeah. And that's fair. It's also that, like, a service. Thank you, Summer. I appreciate that. It's the... Yes, okay, great. That's at least one playtest. Beautiful. You know he submitted 2 games, right? A couple of times people are like, do we do that? Do we allow GMs to run 2 different games? And I'm like, yeah, of course. Of course we can. We make it clear that could, like, one of them is going to be prioritized harder. If you run a LARP and a tabletop, we need to fill spaces in the LARP because they're much better when they're full. So if a prioritization comes up, it's going to be the LARP, the freeform. I kind of like talking about the mechanics of how this works. I'm excited about it, that's all. I also promised that my chat, that's you, and my Discord server, that's all of you. And you can type !class in the chat to get to it, or send us a message on Twitch or something similar, and you can come along. Like, that crew is going to be, like, fucking, like, keeping me on track, right? So, if I start fucking about too long, you're like, hey man, haven't heard anything about your game in a week. If I don't have a good answer. So, it's been technically accepted, which is funny. I didn't have to pitch it at myself, thankfully. As funny as that would be, I'd really prefer someone to say yes, no, maybe on whether it sounds like a good idea before it goes up. How to test a freeform? You can't. You can test the mechanics, and you have someone read the characters over and over and over, and you have a different person read the characters. And if you're really lucky, you give one character to one person and then say, hey, could you read through this? And then you give another character to another person and say, hey, could you read through this? And give your notes, and then you rotate. Like, if you can get 12 people who are happy to review, edit, that's it. Fee is a absolute master. Hello, Willer. Hello, Cleric. I had to pitch it at you. Yeah. Well, like, I didn't have to pitch it at myself. That would be much harder. Because I'm not very... That is the Willow. Because I'm not very, like... objective when it comes to my own work. All right. Let's keep talking about this. I'd love to keep talking about this, but let's do it while we're playing Shadowrun. Because it's been a little while. Last fortnight I was away at Costco, got myself a hot dog. Had an excellent time, had a good rest. Yes, you were indeed on the panel of judging nerds, which was fantastic. Once we got your sound working. I was getting infrequent updates from the one and only Willow, being like, I hear your voice. I'm like, oh, hopefully I'm saying only the nice things. What? Willow didn't know you were helldiving. Really sounds like I need to pick up a goddamn copy. And again, beloved friend of stream Corey is like, well, you're in my Steam family, just use my copy. All right, fine. It's that or I keep fucking with Fallout 2 to try and make it work. Nothing new. He's... No food, meat butter. Oh, hey, Paul Amsel. Pendulum, did you make contact with Alice? Yeah, I did. She accepted your payment and I ordered the search for the information we need. Very good. I can't imagine this will be cheap. What was Alice's stated price? You're right on that count. 50,000 new yen? He shrugs. It is about as I had expected. Thankfully, we are prepared for this. I have established contact with a number of new clients. You can find information on the jobs logged on your mission computer. One jobs file is there already. Yeah, I can edit that. Chat box. Down, boy. There you go. For Super Earth. All right. Helldivers 2. You currently have friends playing it. 74 gig. I'll install that later because I'm streaming. Store page. Yeah. On wish lists. $60 is pretty good. Hong Kong certainly had enough, like, a lot of benefits for it. And, like, a lot of iteration. I am surprised we don't have a Cyberpunk, we don't have a Shadowrun, and we don't have a Daggerheart pitch for Fenner this year. I can't do everything myself, people. Honestly, good friend Z Feldspar would be the first person in line to do a Cyberpunk or Shadowrun game that I would appreciate the most. Just because, like, why can't I remember his screen name? Anyway, someone I know has done an excellent Shadowrun game with her husband before. He's running something else for me. He's actually running a diptych. Oh, you fuckers are not ready. I can't eat this. It's too crunchy. God damn it. Should have brought nuts. While you are working to earn Alice's fee, I will continue to dig for clues about the Feuerschwinge. If she is, in fact, roosting under the Harfield Manor, then there must be some evidence to support that fact. A dragon is a large thing to hide, after all. Sounds like you're on top of things. It's my job to be on top of things, Pendrelin. You needn't worry about me on that count. You also needn't need to worry about our mysterious Matrix killer. At least not insofar as I'm concerned. I won't step near a jackpoint until this entire sorry episode is over. That's probably wise. A-State? Tell me more. I think red markets would be pretty good too. Wouldn't be surprised if that turned out pretty well. We have more of those. I don't know a screen name, so I'll just give first name. Someone named Drew did a good red markets game that was relatively well received. Speaking of doing things the old-fashioned way, Melot is working to recover information of those other DVDs. It is a painstaking process and it will not be quick, but she is optimistic that she will be successful in time. Finally, I've been checking up on our friend, the orc with the skin grafts. I hadn't heard anything back yet, but I'll keep you appraised as the situation develops. Sounds good, Paul. I'll go check up on those jobs. One last thing before you go, Penterlin. Samuel Beckenbauer wanted me to pass a message to you. Do you know him? The orc who runs the shelter across the way? Yeah, we met. Oh, well, he has a job for you. He wouldn't discuss it with me, but he promised that it would be proof worth your time. I'll keep it in mind. If you have a link for A-State, please send it to our Discord. Summer. You can get there by typing !class. You get a message from Streamlabs. If you can't get a message from Streamlabs, let us know. We'll get it to you in another method. Here I go. Come back later if you want to talk. Okay. Okay, so no one's got any new dialogue. Let's just go to the mission computer then. Your workstation and mission computer. A command center for your team's operations and your last link to the memory of Monica Schaefer. Her thoughts and words live on in the machine. At times it's easy to forget that she's gone. The cool blue tones of the workstation's main menu fill the screen. A blinking message in the upper right corner notifies you that you have one unread message. Well, let's check for a new message. Recommissioning your services. Withheld. To Pentrolin. We would like to arrange a meeting between you and one of our representatives. You'll find him at the cafe nearby. His name is Luca Durr. He will be expecting you. Come alone. Okay. Alice Font? We need much more. Okay. Jobs directory. Pending and active jobs. Farmer cleanup job. Amsel's face winks onto the screen. Here we'll find a complete transcript of my conversation with her potential client. The job seems to be relatively straightforward and the payout is reasonable. One word of caution before you proceed. There are aspects of this run you might find morally troubling. Be sure to read and understand the specifics of the job before accepting. If you do accept, you will be expected to carry out the requirements of the job in full. After reading the transcript, you may choose whether or not to accept the job. If you respond in affirmative, our client will be notified, and I will make all necessary preparations for the run. Amsel? Yes, I'm here. To whom am I speaking? You may call me Herr Fuchs. Very well. Please describe the work that you would like to have done. Straight to the point. I like that. Very well. I'd like to retain your team services to clean up a mess. Go on. My employers dispatched a team of operatives to conduct a quiet operation in the local sharing farmer AG lab. Unfortunately, they botched the job. The team is eliminated, but we have reliable information that one of the operatives have been taken captive. If this rogue agent were to spill information leading back to my employers, it could lead to a corporate war. A great many lives could be lost. My employers would like nothing more than to prevent such a tragic turn of events. I see. Do you wish to retain my team's services to tie up loose ends? Exactly. The captive operative is a rigger by the name of Thorvald Enstad. We need him neutralized before he can inform on us to his captures. As Enstad and his team have already put the facility on high alert, stealth will not be an option. Your team will need to shoot its way in, eliminate Enstad, and then exit the facility. A straightforward enough task and well within my team's capabilities. What are you offering in terms of pay? 15,000. This offer is non-negotiable. Very well. I'll pass the offer on to my team. Very good. Good day, Herr Amsel. Accept. Yes, no. Yeah, all right, let's go. Run accepted. Client notification sent. All right, let's go. Farmer cleanup job. Sounds great. Well, I'm going to talk to the person running the shelter first, but still. No upgrades. Cool. Okay. Gallon of sriracha? Have you tried just up to a nostril and then I could do it? Building small communities and neighborhoods in a large city populated by poor and technologically deprived on the edges. Yeah, all right. Cool. Love it. Bring it on. Narrative similar to that bolted on top of Ars Magica would be pretty fun too. Not that I've read enough about Ars Magica. You have to do a big conversion. Pretty sure Ars Magica is old-ish, at least not modern. Hello again, man friend. What can I do for you? I heard that you wanted to talk about a job. Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. He takes a deep breath, slowly releases it, and looks you in the eye. Tell me, what do you know about the Humanist Polar Club? They're an anti-metahuman hate group. Yeah, let's go with them monsters. He nods. A label that I would not apply to many people, but the leadership of the humanists deserving of the title. They corrupt, angry young humans into bowel-spewing hate mongers. Their bloody rhetoric can help to instigate the Night of Rage. Night of Rage? A worldwide race riot that took place in February 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans were attacked, beaten, and killed. The women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection and burned alive in the way structures were put to the torch. This is what the Humanist stands for. This is the agenda that its leaders strive to advance. They will not be satisfied until all metahumans everywhere are driven from the face of the earth. Disgusting. And this job of yours has something to do with humanists. He nods. Yesterday I've heard one of my assistants talking in his comm. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. What did he tell you? His brother, Tuck, works for a smuggling operation based in Shatternest. Apparently, these smugglers have accepted a contract from Volker Stahl. Stahl is a vicious ideologue and the leader of the Berlin chapter of Humanists. The cargo that the smugglers are delivering includes a large quantity of an extremely hazardous chemical agent. Naturally, this fills me with unease. Whatever Stahl has planned, it can't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanist compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. What makes you think they talk to me? I'm no more human than you are. Many of the smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanists will allow you into their compound. The rest will be up to you. As long as I can get me into the front door, I can take care of the rest. He nods. Yes, good. From your reputation around the Quiz Bazaar, I knew that you were right man for the job. Wouldn't it be easier to just hijack a shipment? Why allow it to get to the Humanist compound at all? He shakes his head. No. Stopping the shipment would not stop Humanists. They would merely acquire another. For a pack of snarling racists, they're extremely well funded. Let's talk compensation. What does this gig pay? I've contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we've raised 22,000 New Yen as payment. I trust this will be sufficient. I'll do it. Count me in. He nods. Excellent. I'm relieved. I will make the arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. Their leader is an elf who calls himself Maxim. Take the U-Bahn to Shatternest and you'll find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, Pendrelin, and good hunting. Know that you're doing a great thing for the metahumans of Berlin. Your efforts will not go unrecognized. Well, we're doing that right away. U-Bahn to Shatternest? Hell yeah. We're doing that right away. Moritz Plus. Where's Shatternest? Might actually be this one. Dietrich! A lone figure stands in the U-Bahn station. Dietrich. He raises the bottle at your approach, then tosses it away. Figured I'd run into you here, boss. Wanted to be sure that I caught you before you headed off. That's too Australian. He takes a deep breath and slowly releases it, looks you in the eye. Pendrelin, we need to have a talk about this humanist gig. Go ahead, Deirdre, I'm listening. Well, I got a history with humanists. I fought him back in 39 during the Night of Rage. Hell of a thing that was. I remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. Remember this little dwarf boy? They stuffed his body in the gutter, Pendulum. Still see his face all bruised and broken. To this day, it makes my blood boil. Anyway, long story short, we beat him. Berlin's punks and anarchists all came together and we stomped the living drac out of those racist pigs. A lot of good people died that night. But we put down some of the bad ones too. Let me guess, you want to come on the humanist run so you can finish the job? That's part of it, sure. But it's not the whole story. I don't just want to come on this run, boss. I have to come. It's my nephew, Alexander. He signed on with the humanists, driven to it by his worthless sack of a dad, no doubt. I take it that his father, your brother, is a humanist member too? Nah. I'd take a level of conviction and quality that he thoroughly lacks. A best guess is treating humanists as a boarding school. They feed and house their recruits, and that money he's rather spend on himself, so he dumped the boy on him, never mind the fact that they're fascist swine. Dietrich looks you in the eye. I've got to get Alexander out of there, Pendulum, before it's too late. These monsters are experts at warping young minds. It's how their disgusting ideology propagates. So I'm asking you as a personal favor to let me come along on the run. I have to get into that compound, Pendulum. I have to find Alexander. I have to turn him around before these animals make him do something unforgivable. Of course, Dietrich, I wouldn't keep you from something like this. Thanks, boss. Never doubted you'd bring me, of course, but you're too good a man for that. It's good to hear it all the same. Let's fucking go. I'm counting on you, boss. Humanist Pollock Club Compound. Beat up racists? Fuck yeah, let's go. Cool. I love that you can get extra people, but I straight up don't need them. Yeah. Kind of wish I had one more spot, but I guess they had... guess that's why you do it, right? That's why you have it, so you're like, oh man, I wish I could have everyone. Fucking same as Baldur's Gate, you know? Again, I just want the whole party to hang out with me. Oh well. False flag. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of the Kreuzberg, only a few blocks away from Shadowrun's. The keys at Maxim and his... Maxim, probably, and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Yeah. Gallon of sriracha. Like, I want to add something on. Really hot laksa. That could be nice. I could really go for a lot of really hot laksa. Tuesday tomorrow. It is often a treat day. So we got a lot of things in stash. More grenades. Hyper. I don't know if we need that. There you go. That makes more sense. Game autosave. Thanks. Thank fuck. Look, boss. Just wanted to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. Don't sweat it. Even Shadowrunners have families. You know, it's Alexander. He's a good kid, you know. If I had been there for him, if I hadn't run off to Berlin, left him with a worthless sack of a dad, he'd never have fallen in with those humanist pigs in the first place. The expression on Dietrich's face softens and he claps you on the shoulder. Let's go find my nephew. And let crack all the humanist skulls we can on the way. Fuckers have it coming in more ways I can count. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. Matronly woman with a round face and kind eyes greets you. Her apron is caked with what looks like about a year's worth of grease. Guten Tag, what can I get you? That depends, what do you have? Well, today we have a soya-based currywurst for 5 million or a soup and sandwich combo for 10. Good, simple, stick to your ribs food. Perfect for a cold day like this. I'll take the soup and sandwich combo. That'll be 10 million, please. She hands over a small cup of steaming soup and a sandwich. Take a quick bite and swig down some soup. It's wonderful. Delicious, thank you. She favors you with a motherly smile. Sure thing, honey. The vendor pauses a moment and steeples her pudgy fingers. We don't see many strangers down this end of the line. If you hadn't noticed, things are a little run down out here. You weren't hitting of heading out past the wall, were you? Matter of fact, I was. Well, it doesn't make any difference to me, but you be careful out there. The people on the other side of that wall, well, they got no respect for anybody. I'll be careful. She nods. Well, best of luck to you, and don't say I didn't warn you. God, I could also go for currywurst. There's so much good stuff. Searching the dead drop, you find a package with the telltale markings of the Schockenwallenreiter. Humanist. This is an open request for information on current and past donors to the Humanist Poly Club. Identifying information such as home addresses and photographs is preferred. The presence of this hate group and its supporters will no longer be tolerated within our community. We will expose them to the harsh light of truth. The timely delivery of this information will be well rewarded. Freedom, equality, information. Schockenwallenreiter. Alright. Optional. Find the Humanist donor list. 1. Cool. 2. What? Rough-looking dwarf with a fireplug build holds out his hand at your approach. Whoa there, Beanpole. I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. Beanpole? Seriously? Didn't mean no offense, but look at me. Gestures at himself. Compared to me, every elf is a beanpole. Ain't a bad thing. It's just the way it is. Crosses his arms over his barrel chest and cranes his neck to look you in the eye. Look, we're not trying to be hard asses here. Our job is to keep the folks on that side of the wall out. If you really want to head out there, we're not going to stop you. But consider this a friendly warning. There's a reason why we're stationed here. There are gangs out there that skin you alive as soon as look at you. Look, I don't have a choice. I need to get out there. But I some punk gangs are going to be the least of my problems. He shakes his head. All right, fine. If that's really what you want, we won't try to stop you. He gestures to the trouble standing behind him. Let him by, Sergey. Serge? Whoa, big map. Shattenest. Hey, there's Maxim. Cool. That's where the plot is, so we're going to go elsewhere. As we always do. Do I want to make currywurst? I generally do. Oh, there's literally nothing further. At least the art is pretty as hell. Even if it is kind of linear. Hello, Maxim. The figure at the center of the group shoots you an insolent glance. His fine elvish features match Samuel's description. This must be Maxim, your smuggler liaison. Well, if it isn't the muscle that Tuck promised us. Look who it is, everybody. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. He glances at the PDA on his wrist and looks back up at you. He speaks again, his voice is sharp and humorless. You're late, chummer. Yeah, sorry about that. I got held up at the wall by a sandwich. He lets out a theatrical sigh. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. As you've already pointed out, we're running late. Shouldn't we get moving? Yes, of course, right you are. He slaps the sides of a bulldog step van. The second van of the same design rumbles to life a few feet away. Pile in, people, and be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. Let's fucking go. "20 minutes into the trip, the van comes into a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger window. On the mix of anger and dread on his face, you can tell that he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it. I knew this was going to happen. I fucking knew it. Cranes his neck around to look you in the eye. Everybody pile out of the van. Get ready, Penterland. We're going to need some muscle in a second. As you take your position outside the van, you hear a shrill voice bark out an order. A pair of portable gun turrets begin to self-calibrate in response. Sweeping your gaze over the gangers assembled before you, you identify the owner of the voice, a leathery woman with wild hair and a mirthless smile. Ramak boss. She calls out again, her voice brimming with pride. Hello out there. Welcome to Rambok territory. Maxim licks his lips, his eyes scanning over the gang as hastily assembled roadblock. His keys beyond the surf turf slag. Has for months. You better clear on out of our way before they show up and force you out. Surf turf, those tunnel rats, they're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. The face twists into an ugly smile. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We buried them last week. Maxim's expression turns stony, but his voice remains calm. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. Just pay us a small toll and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm thinking, say, 500 million per van? The voice turns cold. Otherwise, you better find another way to get where you're going because this bridge is ours and nobody crosses without paying the toll. Nobody. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe this does need to get violent. Get ready to ventilate these assholes, Pentrolin. I've got a schedule to keep. Attack everyone? That's insane. Let's help the smugglers. Don't worry. I've got you back. He nods and draws his weapon. Good. Maxim's voice comes out in a roar. Take him down, boys! Open fire! So, personally, I think that's pretty cool. Do you have an option to be like, I'm betraying all of you? Is he using me for cover? Oh, shit. Hmm. %, is not that high. Let's try 60. Use spray and pray to hit more than 2 enemies with an SMG. Well, I did, and it was great, and that was actually quite effective, so I think we're good. Good job. Do we need that? We straight up don't. Okay. I guess my official answer is cover is for wimps, right? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Oh. Think they have any healers on their side? Gang a thug, gang a conjurer. Well, we could do this. Nice. Strips 1 armor. What if instead we heal our poor people? $67, $51, $47. Fuck it. Cover time. It's just a good idea. Ganger Enforcer. Not our people. Our people are smugglers, not gangers. So let's try and go maybe here. My sight blocked. Okay, amazing. Wow, our line of sight is literally blocked for everyone, so... Hey, we hope. We live in hope, right? So please, oh please! Okay, not quite as effective as I wanted. That'll do. Hmm. Yes. Yes. Target the NPCs. They definitely matter in the long run. Honestly, I feel like that's an easy way to... Hey, does anyone remember The Hobbit? How there was like a battle with like 5 armies or something? No, like that's quite a lot of armies happening all at once. Does anyone else remember how like... We could kill him. Let's just kill him. Nice. And we lose the spirit. And he no longer has the buff. Anyone else remember how, like, you managed to get around describing a massive battle scene just by having poor Bilbo fall unconscious? I think that's really smart. And more than just really smart, I think you can do similar things to... in your tabletop games to keep things feeling like pretty exciting and fresh. You can have very large scale battles and divide up the enemies fighting each other individual enemy to say, oh, we let's see, biggest memory. Yeah, you have a couple of people like fall unconscious to skip conflict. God, that'd be great, wouldn't it? You'd have like a few people on your side and a few people on the enemy side, and you could describe each of them on your side, on the players and enemies, NPCs, whatever, and then describe them like keeping each other in the fight and keeping them like taking their focus, tanking them, whatever, other video gaming terms, and then simply say, oh yeah, they're definitely fighting alongside you. It's a big battle scene, but it all means you don't have to spend the length of an entire fucking goddamn Warhammer 40k battle scene on each fight. You know, like multiple hours worth for a single game on that. Oh, nice. On that single fight, which happens. That happens too often in D&D as well, and other large tactic games. So that can cut down the battlefield to just a few things, and I think that's pretty great. Keep Max alive. All right. Who's Max again? Whoever it was, I'm glad we did it. I like to describe that because you also get to say, like, the NPCs that they're bringing are still doing stuff, but they're doing it probably Maxim rather than just Max. Like, they're doing stuff, but it's stuff you don't need to understand entirely, so you don't need to know the stat blocks of your friendly NPCs or make them on the fly. You just simply go. But yeah, they're casting spells, they're using their daggers. They're using their daggers to keep someone else at bay. And then by the time the other players start to win their fights, you go, okay, cool, and they're taking down one. Or hell, if you want to add more tension, you have one of your friendly NPCs go down, like not bleeding, but unconscious, and then add an additional person, like enemy, into the fight. Especially if your players are killing them too fast. Like, that's just fun. Maxim wipes his face with a handkerchief. The cloth comes away wet with blood-streaked sweat. Well, that was unpleasant. All a part of the job, though, eh? Sad but true. I gotta bet, Pendulum, this attack has made me nervous. We're running late, we're low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whichever way you slice it, we won't be going into this meet at our best. We roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We may need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. Gotcha, Maxim. Good shooting back there, by the way. Thanks. He turns his back on you and begins walking back to the van. Kiss ass. Maybe I'm just nice. Maybe there are just nice people. God. The courtyard of the humanist compound is strangely quiet. The only activity you notice is the clatter of the mechanized gates as they rumble shut behind the vans. The bulldogs roll to a stop. They step out alongside Maxim and the rest of the smugglers. There are crates here, a lot of crates, all scattered in various stages of disorganization. It looks as though your delivery is just one of the many that this branch of humanists has received. The smugglers unload the cargo from their vans with practiced efficiency. The whole operation feels polished and professional, but you can tell that Maxim is nervous. You can see it in his eyes. The smugglers finish unloading the last of the crates and take up positions around the van. Minutes pass. Nobody comes out to meet you. No welcoming party. Maxim shakes his head. This isn't a good sign. It's almost as if they didn't expect us to make it here. He nods. My thoughts exactly. This puts us in a bad spot, Pendrell, and I'm not sure what our next step is. My next step is to kick their door down and get some answers. His eyes widen. You've got to be kidding me. That's a humanist compound, pal. You go in there, and you aren't going to come back out. Humanist doesn't scare me. I've gone up against worse. Far worse. His eyes widen. You're not high muscle at all, are you? You're a shadowrunner here on a job. I'm surprised it took you this long to figure it out. He shakes his head at you, then shrugs. Be my guest. Go on inside. I won't try to stop you. But when you make it back, if you make it back, we'll be out here waiting for you. Am I still a kiss-ass, Maxim? Now that you're actively afraid of us? Chemicals. There's a warning label plastered on the side of this container. Judging by the amount of small print on the label, whatever's being stored in here is extremely bad news. Take a close look. Warning! Highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, mouth, eyes, and clothing. Increases aggression and reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important. Do not proceed unless data safety sheet has been read and understood. Great. Rage juice. Otherwise known as Malort. Why did I bring up the Hobbit when I was talking about that? You're describing a larger scene of combat rather than running each individual NPC fighting every other NPC. Or, because that would suck, right? Believe me. Maybe I'm just really bad at it, but when there are more than 5 enemies max, when I'm playing Pathfinder Second Ed, or Pathfinder at all, I'm like, fucking hell, I hope some of my party members kill these idiots immediately. And then they do, which is great, and it reduces some logistical overhead from me. Thank you. And that's also why I love big, tough boss monsters that are a terrible thing in combat-based games because of action economy. The players, there are more of them, they're going to make more actions. So I'll just think about Daggerheart and other things that use like the GM gets one action per every player that takes an action, like, appeals to me because it allows me to have one big monster, big gribbly monster, especially with multiple tentacles. Lovely. False flag. The humanist compound smells like a locker room and doesn't look much better. Calling the building rundown would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off the cheap Duraplast walls, and the tiles on the floor are mired with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. Enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Nice. See those fuckers that just ran off? What's going on? Security camera. Well, I'm glad we brought our Decker. Can I select it? Probably not, huh? Do we have to get closer? This feels like I'm asking for trouble. I bet I don't have to be a Decker to do it myself, but you know, we'll see. What the dog doing? Door panel! Let's zoom in a bit. This console consists of a text entry field and a virtual keypad. Written along the top of the screen in an imposing font is the word armory. Kill all metas. Well, we tried. What about Mussolini ended upside down? Smiley face. Well, I mean, it seems unlikely, but it makes me happy. What about fascism sucks? Okay, well, I don't like that. Look, we're trying. Let's not set off an alarm by continuing to try. Yo, what up, you massive nerds? Actually, nerds is generally an affectionate term for me, so let's not do that. Yo, what up, you massive idiots? That'll do. There's a handwritten note sitting on the table. Hey, Capel, you come highly recommended. Anyone who did what you did to those elves will go far around here. You can hit the kitchen anytime, but otherwise stay close unless otherwise told. Your locker code is 2619, locker 3. I'm gonna steal all your stuff. Recruit Capel. Pfft. Can you go into the vent? No, that's probably only for drones, isn't it? That makes sense. Okay, this door or this door? Save scum, because I would like to embarrass these idiots. So, if it turns out something goes wrong. Oh, okay, look at that. That's probably number 3 then. 2619. The locker opens with a click. There's a note inside. Groot Capel, enthusiasm at the rally was more than commendable. These trog bastards really got what was coming to him. Volker wants to see you right away. His personal code is pride. Share this with no one. Owen. Okay, well, I don't have any of those. Is this door open? No? Right. His personal code probably doesn't open the armory, but maybe we can try. Well, we tried. I guess we're gonna open this door. Huh. What is that? Big turret. All right. The turret is powered down. Drone control 4. Nope. That would be really cool, though. So they didn't come out and Humanist terminal. The Humanist Polar Club logo fills the majority of the screen on the terminal. A welcome message, written in a cartoonishly aggressive font, appears below. Please log in to begin. Get your Decker to hack the terminal. Operations account information downloaded. Gain access to a list of Humanist safe houses worth some new yen in the right hands. Cool. Who are the right hands? Because it better be someone who wants to blow them up. Humans forever. Hack. A list of the newest batch of humanist recruits scrolls onto the screen. Alright, here are this latest group of recruits. Some of them are already showing signs of promise. Anne Klein, Egon Kappel, Alexander Faber. Recruit 3. Recruit 4. Friedrich Bauer, Shin Yomada, Gurno Schumacher. Make sure they get assigned to their bunks in alphabetical order this time, Sayed. I keep losing track of who was in the last batch. As always, I'm changing the code for my office. New code is Pride. Download a file containing recruits' numeric key codes, along with the door code to your PDA. Nice. We're going to go back and steal all their stuff. This file cabinet is crammed full of humanist propaganda. Read the first pamphlet. Human, you work hard, you play fair, and still, you can't get ahead. Have you ever wondered why? The answer is simple. The elf is using the orc and troll as muscle against you. Think about it. When you turn on your Tritio after a good hard day's work, who do you see? The pampered elf basking in the lap of luxury, squandering the money that you could be using to feed your children. Yeah, jeez, okay. Alright. I'm not going to read the fantasy equivalent of Blood Libel. After a few minutes of sifting through account sheets, you find what you're looking for. Complete donor list for the Berlin chapter of Humanus. Download the list. Download the list to your PDA. There are quite a few well-known names on here, including a billionaire philanthropist, and a children's Tritio show host. Jeez. Lol. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of that. No. I have to actually open up my inventory. Go to my data pad. Recruit Klein 4176. Oh. They are not. They're in alphabetical order. Yeah. Puzzle plus would be appropriate. Bauer first, 3706. Click. Added. Nitro. Congrats. I'm glad you got a chance. $1409. You find a note. Alexander, you've seemed less than enthusiastic in our education sessions. Please understand that we are not a shelter. We are a factory that refines the dross of society, people like you, into strong, pure warriors for humanity. In the future, see to it that you are on time and well rested. If you drop the ball again, we're going to have a little talk about your future in this organization. Dietrich snatches the note out of your hands. I knew it. I knew that Alex wouldn't buy into their bullshit. He reads the note over again, his lips moving with the syllables. Come on, boss. He's still here somewhere. There's still time. Yeah, we'll get it. Don't worry. Number 4. $4176. Strewn in among a pile of dirty clothes, found a cred stick. Take the money. Now, I'm taking a bit too much glee in just stealing people's shit, 1106, because they're racist. But again, this is because of a game. If there were real people, taking their resources away, just their money, is not going to solve the racism problem. You need a cult deprogrammer, who are all essentially right-wing nut jobs anyway. Like, they're detransition jerks. That's what cult deprogramming is most often used for, is, conversion therapy. Anyway, staying on track. There are better ways to, beat the shit out of people. And a lot of the time it's multi-pronged approach of removing them from systemic issues and also exposing them to positive examples. And finally, like included with some reinforcement. But again, I think an excellent thing I've heard from That Dang Dad, a great YouTube channel, is that if you spend more of your energy trying to reform the pretty white, slightly misguided boy and not helping the people they're hurting, are you really helping? So, like, resources are not unlimited. They're certainly less limited than people pretend, less unlimited than people pretend, but you gotta focus. If all of your work is helping people leave the alt-right, there are people they're harming and maybe they need help too, right? Anyway, decided to find a note. That's real life. Right here, we're gonna make fun of fascists. Huzzah! Shit. Tomorrow evening, I expect to see a full inventory of our weapons in our arsenal by nightfall. With it, you will deliver me a requisition order for the weapon of your choosing. Your pick, my boy. I leave it up to you. Congratulations, Friedrich. This honor is well deserved. Yeah, we missed the first one, unfortunately. But hey, we can get in through the armory door now. Purity. Gross. 2114. I'm sorry I accidentally hit enter twice. No. Two 114. It's empty. Well, maybe you've left. Good job. Yeah. Open the door. Open the door. Gross. I'm taking a shit. Oh, jeez. Big turret. Can't I, like, get someone else to carry it? I guess not. Ooh. Gold trauma kit. Probably should have kept that. Range combat and a data jack. Great. Well, I'd love to... Anyway. 3 weapons is like box of grenades. Fantastic. Next target's easy to hit. Okay, well, we're taking that. Cavalier frag. Oh, phosphorus grenade. Very normal. Now, forcibly disarming fascists. Yeah, I love it. Donate them to your local anti-fascist league. What, did you expect I'd say cops? Donate them to the cops. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Emma Stitches is not watching at the moment. That's probably a good thing because I'm a bit more potentially weapons do not need to be non-existent than other sections of the left. More gas. All right, well, we've had several opportunities to get this one. Enter door code. Yeah, what was it? Fucking goddamn it. I'm not complaining about the need for it. I'm complaining about pride. I'm complaining about my inability to remember it for longer than 30 seconds. Oh, I should have put in pride question mark to make fun of Loxy. Anyway, make fun of. You know, we do our best. Door unlocks with a faint click. Great. Game saved. It did it for me. I was going to do that. Cool. It's just gentle teasing. It's fine. I'm actually a little disappointed I took humans with me on this. I should have just had only metahumans. It'd be really funny. Stocky man in the mill, although it is good that, you know, at least one of the humans they brought with me is very explicitly anti-fascist. I love that there has been no way to agree with them. That's fantastic. And that's how this should go. A stocky man in a military surplus jacket enters the room. He's flanked on either side by a pair of young women. Their faces are masked by white kerchiefs, and each of them carries an unholstered pistol. Lower your weapons, girls. We have a guest. The soldiers exchange glances, then lower their sidearms. They look at you, their stares full of hatred and bile. There, that's better. His lips curl into a mirthless smile. I have shown you hospitality, elf. Now it's time for you to return the favor. So tell me, why are you here? So, there's this excellent school of thought that's like, if you're a tall white guy who has like the privilege of looking like someone that most people agree with, or at least more sections of the government agree with, you can just agree with them and just tell them everything they need to hear so you can get out of the situation they're currently in. Pulled over for a traffic violation? Just like, okay, listen, say exactly what you want to say, look them directly in the eyes, and lie. You know, say what you need to say to get out of the situation in which you were in. Like, I love that. That's a great idea. I also know that, like, strictly standing up and immediately shouting down the enemy can get more people harmed. Like, you shouldn't always force a conflict, even if that conflict is only verbal. I am actually more guilty of yelling back than you may assume from my gentle lover boy attitude. I actually got lectured by a bunch of very beloved friends after a time where someone muttered a slur at a friend, and I yelled back quite fervently, expecting and potentially prepared to end that. But, like, yeah, you don't change minds by that, but I can make a fascist afraid, make a homophobe afraid again. And as the taller, broad-shouldered, actually not disabled to the point where I can't exercise enough, so I do. It's potentially partially my job, right? And that's why I wanted to make a tower shield for riots. Not that we need one. I really need to take Willow up on that idea to go actually train. Anyway, what am I saying here? Other than being gonna get demonetized? I would love just saying, I'm here to shut you down. Confronting me in person was a bad move. Fuck you. But I'm gonna play along for just a little bit so I can try and get our buddy's little brother out. And I kind of love lying to fascists. I kind of love just bullshitting them. I'm not interested in creating a class of people that it's fine to be evil to, because that class is just going to change with time. I just recognize that diversity of tactics and a lot of tactics is an important thing to do. So I'm going to go with the smugglers option. I don't want to do this. I really want to do this, but I think it's more probably better in the long run. And I don't want to leave without killing him. If we get to the point where we're like, okay, we're done, let's leave. Wave to the people. We're gonna leave peacefully. I'm gonna load my save, and then we're gonna go kill him. So I'm here with the smugglers. We've brought your shipment. We're waiting to be paid. Oh, don't you worry. Our friends are already being taken care of. Smile widens. Trust me, they'll get everything that's coming to them. Trust me, they'll get everything that's coming to them. Is that supposed to be scary? Because I'm not impressed. Patience, Dandelion Eater. By this time tomorrow, you'll be plenty impressed. I guarantee it. It's been a lot of cargo moving through here. Planning something big, Volker? He offers you a broad smile. It's going to be glorious, Elf. That gas you hold in for us is going to prove every word that we've been saying. The trogs, the halfers, the goddamn dandelion eaters. One whiff of this stuff and they're going to tear each other apart, and they'll spill into the good human neighborhoods where we'll be waiting to stop them. You just sit and watch, mongrel. Style gives you a broad grin. It'll be a bloodbath. This is sick. You really think that gassing a bunch of metas is going to make people think that you're a hero? We are heroes, Dandelion Eater. We're protecting our race when nobody else will. He points to Dietrich. Say goodbye to your race traitor friend over there. When we bring the world around to our way of thinking, people like him will be the first up against the wall. My boys and I stomped your ass back into the dirt back in 39 style. I've been waiting to do it again ever since. I don't think so, old man. You can't stop us, not tonight. This is our time. We will raise Berlin from the tide of filth that deluges it, and in so doing, we will safeguard the purity of the human race. All right, that's it. I'm going to do the world a favor and take you down. Best of luck with that. Even as we speak, loyal soldiers of humanity are converging on this position. Get ready to die, traitor. Oh no! Dietrich's eyes go wide. He takes a step towards the nearest humanist gunman. Alexander! The youth blinks in surprise. He half lowers his weapon. Uncle Dietrich? Shoot him, Alexander. The man is an intruder and a traitor. Come here to do us harm. If you're going to put a shell in someone, put it in style. He's a monster, Alex. I know that you can see that. The humanist gunman flanking Style exchange uncertain glances. One begins to raise her pistol, but he hurriedly lowers it when the humanist leader steps forward. Style fixes Alexander with a stern gaze. You swore an oath to us, Alexander. You will be a man and keep it. I listen to Dietrich, Alexander. He's a good man. Is he? Where the hell was he when my dad used to beat the shit out of me? Where was he when I got tossed out on the street? I didn't know, Alex. By the time I found out, the damage had already been done. Alexander, you will listen to me and obey your oath. I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's up to you, Alex, but you have to make a choice. If you betray your kind to join these metal lovers, we will put you down, boy. You hear that? We will kill you. Shakily, Alexander raises his rifle, levels it at Dietrich's head. Uncle Dietrich, I wait for him to act. The barrel of the rifle trembles in Alexander's arms. I'm sorry. Dietrich locks eyes with his nephew. His voice is low and soft. Do what you have to do, Alex. It's your choice. Do it, you stupid boy. Do it! Without a word, Alexander wheels around and points the rifle at Stahl. The humanist leader recoils in alarm. Alexander levels the weapon, and all hell breaks loose. Ow! Why did it move me? Yeah, I love it. Alexander's on our side. Great. Well, we just need to keep him alive and we're good to go. Volker's out. Well, he's currently flanked somehow, so let's... There you go. Oh, he's got such low health. Love beating up fascists. They're such idiots. Flanked. Armor broken. Dude. We need that extra chance to hit. We really need that extra chance to hit. Let's... It's 56% chance to crit. Let's do it. Sin. Oh, we control him. That's great. 71. Go for it. Oh, shit. Spared? No. Absolutely not. Autosave. A minute later, let's go. I'm gonna speed through that dialogue. We're not sparing that fucker. Sorry, an achievement popped up. You may not have seen it. It was like, spare the humanist leader. You fucking kidding me? No. We're loading our save. No, what? That's probably why he has such low health, so you can take him down in a couple of shots. Anyway, let's pick up the stuff and then shoot the guy. I'm going to speed through this dialogue. Insult me again, I'll break you in two. I just wanted to get a little extra and insult me again and I'll break you in two, you know, bit of fun. Anyway, help him find his nephew. Done. Convince him not to kill him. Great. We're going to do the exact same thing here because... Actually, no. Don't let him pressure you, boy. I'm not a boy. And he's right. I did swear on oath. I owe humanists. They took me in when nobody else would. Taught me to be strong. No, Alex. What these pigs are teaching you ain't strength. Come with me and I'll take you under my wing. Show you what real strength is. This traitor associates with mongrel filth. If you listen to him, you will be betraying your people. I have to make a choice. Wait for him to act. Yeah, and he's on our side. Yay! Ow. Fuck. Okay, we need to kill him first. Explosion. That's the first thing we're going to do. Just mana bolt him. And then power bolt him. Great. Stall out. Kill the humanist leader. That'll get all of them. 90% chance to hit. Good. New objective. Escape with this information. I mean, we will. Let's get a heal. Spare him. Nice. Love it. End combat? Oh, they probably got many more people running at me, huh? And we've looted everything, so let's just get out of here, I guess. That makes sense, to be honest. Gang. So that doesn't appear to be a way out. I think we need to find our way through. Yeah, enemy's turn zinged up, so... Jack in Blitz. Yeah, you're good to go. Jesus, okay. Oh. Gonna hack ourselves some turrets this way, too. Love to see it miss like that. It's excellent. It's supposed to miss, not me. How dare you? Tech program still got good health. Lovely. Don't need a heal. Okay, cool. Could she... Right, good. Want to get these turrets up and running. If we have to fight our way out of it, which we clearly do. 60. Overheal a little, but it's not too bad. Can you hack the node? You can? Nice. Ha! God, you love to see it, right? Go on, turrets. Obviously, I still miss Monica, but still. Interesting, this sort of, like, the divide between, again, well, I mean, we've said it before, but it's still, it comes up all the time. Like, separating your characters out makes things harder. Where are the rest of the players? If these were rest of the characters, if they were players, well, they'd be bored, right? I love that he's tanking for us. I maintain that a good way to handle it is to try and keep those scenes short, as short as possible, and focus really firmly on bits that are really interesting. And if you don't think there's anything particularly interesting that's going to come up, don't have them. Right? We're going to keep them not rare, but like interesting. That's also why Tar Bomb. All right. That's also why feeding scenes in Vampire are pretty excited. Oh, it's just the armory door. Who cares? They're distracted. Let's fucking go. What if Alexander joins our Shadowrunning crew? Probably not, right? I hope not. Then I'd have another person to decide who I'm bringing. Honestly, I'd take Dietrich and him. We should take all of his stuff. Probably don't get to keep his stuff, so... Temporary party members are fun in that way, right? Why am I bothering? Yeah. You also don't get karma explicitly for killing things, so... I love that he can hack it for me. That's great. Is there anything else? Security cameras. Security cameras would be useful in the sense that we'd be able to probably see more of the level. And see like where they are, but it does probably not that useful. If we went faster, maybe they wouldn't all be surrounding the turret. Hey, softening them up even a little bit seems to be worth it. 75. 25 per round. Probably making it die this round. Move here. When I guess its turn, it'll die, and then we'll have him come out of cyberspace. The net, wherever they call it, yeah. Hack the node. Cool, what did it do? Alright, check out. A little guy didn't die either, so that's pretty good. If we get there, we may be able to toss an explosion at him too. Nope! Because it costs 2. Costs 2, okay. Sucks to be you! Fuck. Should have thought of that. Oh well. Shame you're a dork! Oh. Swap out a shotgun, things get dicey. Probably need to make sure this guy lives, don't we? Yeah, behind your main character, that'll be fine. No, my turret! Jeez, there are a lot of enemies. Look at all! No wonder it's not afraid to potentially give us a couple of turrets. No. My boy. It's gonna hit 1. Okay, well that's not very useful. Lovely. Take cover. We're really gonna need it. Now that's more like it. It's like we're gonna have to find our way out. Yeah, thanks for telling me that now, I guess. %79% chance to hit with the shotgun. Fuck him up. Thank you. I think the one that could hit. What if we... No. What if we... No. What if... Okay. Ooh. Get him. Clearly, I think we want... Yeah. It's honestly why we brought her. Well, if that's still blocked for him. Can't take an action, but he'll be fine. All right. 99, 85, 99%. Go on then. Good. Good. Okay, lovely. Anyone paying a lot of attention will probably recognize that I, a lot of the time, don't think a couple of turns ahead. I often think one turn on that turn, and that's about it. Maybe the next turn if I'm thinking about it. I think I've gotten slightly better at that once now I'm medicated, but it's still how I play a lot of these, and primarily why I don't do a lot of strategy games. Unbalanced by Nerfball. Oh my. I still don't call myself dumb. I just recognize that I'm not a tactics sort of guy. Reload for 1. Swap to shotgun. We won't be able to get up to a point where we can kill him. Humanist member. Alright, go on then. No cover, but whatever. Oh, but this guy can get a shot in. Oh. We're going to ill-advisedly see what we can do by just running out at him. What if everyone takes less damage? %50 chance. 45. 60. 75% chance to hit. Yay! That's not it. There's still more. Yet more fascists. 3 of them. Okay. Probably destroyed my other turret, didn't they? I should heal. Move up slowly, carefully. Aware of your issues. Consider up with actual Overwatch. It's not a bad idea. Heal. Right. Occurs to me that maybe they let you hire new people so that your party members, your plot-involved party members, can very much die. And I'll be sad if their plots get cut off because I make a dumb decision. Also why I don't play XCOM. And a lot of the TTRPGs I run often have a I'm probably not going to kill you rule. And that can make some people sad. I'm like, no, I want them to feel like consequences. I know, but I'm just such a soft, squishy guy. Much more likely to, JRPG style, like, kill you in a cutscene by making a decision rather than anything else. 2 attacks, low critical damage, increased accuracy, uses 4 bullets. Well, like, you need to hit sometimes, right? Why? Why hit Blitz? He didn't even hit you. He's just a little guy. And it's his birthday. Oh, now there are the fuckers. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna try and get them to rush our turret. They're not going to. We're gonna try anyway. There you go, Blitz. Enjoy. Anyway, now that we've known that Deirdre has beat up some fascists before, They better not have Overwatch. Good. We can continue to maintain that he is the coolest goddamn character. And I'm glad he's here. Yep. Yes, come closer to the turret. The game says they gotta spend their AP somehow. Great, now there are more of them. Am I the only one who assumed there'd only be 6? Because of the number of bunks? Maybe I am. Maybe that's an incorrect assumption. Okay, so set ourselves up. It'll be fine. Reload. No, you can't do that. That'll do. That's good. Sure. Maybe he just doesn't have Overwatch. Can't or something. I literally don't have anything else for you to do, man. So I'm going to hit end turn. Yay! Good job. We're not as safe as we expected. They are all nicely bunched up, though. So this is going to be great. Fucking idiots. Lol, get elfed. Lol, get punked. Oh, they're asleep. Great. That requires 1, so not rush in and make a dumb decision. Let's rush in and make a kinda dumb decision. Not exclusively dumb. Good. There you go. Midline frag. Shrapnel grenade. There. I only hit 2, but it's better than nothing. What do you mean? I guess he's the elf they can see. Oh, we put in so much effort for that. Oh my god, it is way past break time. Okay, we'll finish this fight and then get the hell out of here, huh? Any more healing can be done there. Haste on Alexander. Buff your friend, man. Yeah, whoops. Oh, we're having a good time. We're chilling out. It also kind of makes sense to get through the particular section before you go on break. Otherwise, we'll have to come back to a combat area. Which, again, not a bad thing. It's just... Oh, they're not in line of sight? Okay, god damn it. I wonder if we... No. Well, sometimes you just go up to make bad decisions. You're kidding me. Oh. Sometimes you do all you can. It's not enough. And that is the buff that's got haste. Okay. I was like, does it look like he's mind control? There's blue lines around his face. Are we supposed to be concerned? Oh, sausage. It's alright, dog. I'll help you in just a moment, I promise. Okay. Come again for Big Fudge. Good. Gotta reload. What if, instead of reloading... Good girl. There you go. Good girl. People can barely see you, dog. You're doing great. Little shit. The cover is really fucking with us, huh? Heal most recent wound. Move up. Well, I mean, you could use cover. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Sausage. You can see the carrots now. You know I've been keeping them from you. 68%. Yay! Oh, sausage. Hi, dog. Alright, see that? Transition. You're about to transition to a new location. Continue? Yes, but after break. Let's go on break. Back soon, everybody. Shit. Must have messed up the time. Sorry. Hopefully you weren't waiting too much longer without a timer. Ready? Oh, you better not crash. Shh. God damn it. I have to do that fucking fight again. Oh my god. Oh. We got an error message. Let me show you. Switch resolution failed. Trying low one. All resolution switches have failed. Okay. Don't hard crack. Fuck you. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. How far back do we have to go? Oh, I didn't even get my damn beer. What an event! It's okay. Okay. Have the reaction, which is what we're doing now. Severely disappointed. And that's okay. Examine feelings. Disappointed, absolutely. Identify a question or problem to actually solve. Do I want to keep playing this after having that setback? Yes. Okay. Well, let's go. Is Jimbles a robot? No, but like, do I want to be at a Twitch overreactor guy? We go, oh my god, it's a terrible game. No, I don't. I want to keep going. Let's do it. Okay. I'm here to shut you down, Sal. I'm shocked. Stop me again, I'll break you in two. We're gonna be... The only bloodbath tonight is gonna happen right here in this room. As long as I have it here, they come now. Yeah, cool. We're being aggressive this time to see if it changes anything. Listen to Dietrich, Alexander. No, make a choice, son. Make it fast. Not your son. Oh, yeah, there you go. Like... So we know essentially from the first line that it doesn't matter. Oof, God damn it. What you say to Alexander for the first line. Oh, thought I heard something. It was the dog. One shot him. Yay! We love that. We're going to see how quickly we can deal with these fuckers. Lovely. Where is he getting medium cover from? Still a pretty high chance to hit, so we're just going to go for it. Unbalanced by nerve bolts. What extra chance to hit on your burst fire? 2 attacks. 1 action. Just good. Do it again. Cool. Okay, cool. Everyone else move up. Everyone except our Decker move in this direction. Because now we need a score. Go on, Blitz, jack in. And we're just going to do the turrets, because there's nothing else useful. We don't need the cameras, we don't need to unlock the armory, we're just going to get the turrets. That just saves us a bit of time too, looking forward to that. They're still right next to the fucking turret. Okay, well, I mean, you do what you can, right? Should. Right, let's go. I'm gonna need the game to quickly define what flanked means. Yes! Love it when they miss us. Terrifying. Alright, come on, Blitz. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Turrets are in this direction, if I remember correctly. And I do. Good. Don't fuck it up. Come on. Damn it. So hoping to get a full kill. Anyway, today I have a Serpent's Kiss Watermelon Pilsner. Great Grifter Brewing Company, Serpent's Kiss. A light and crisp Pilsner. Brewed with real watermelon. A refreshing twist on a classic. I'm pretty pleased. Erosion. Don't fuck it up. Good job. Alright. If you hit it once and get an erosion, it does. Fuck. Okay, cool. That wasn't as bad as it could have been then. Really need to heal that damage. We will mana bolt everyone later. 32%, 0. 32, cool. Ooh, that's nice. That is a watermelon pilsner. That tastes really good. Just thinking about a pilsner, actually. And now I have the opportunity to enjoy one. Also need a heal, to be honest. Cool. -2 AP. Lovely. Oh, he's asleep. He's just out of AP. Great. Asleep. And not like other games where sleep means if you hit them, they're going to wake up. Asleep is in. They have no AP, so fuck them up. I hope that turret doesn't try and kill us now. That guy. Shit. Okay, so it's a 1 to get all the way up there. Don't have erosion yet. Good. That's what we're after. Hack the node. Get the fuck out. Could have done that with that, actually. Another thing. But oh no, we need both. Good. Glad we thought that through. We definitely thought that through. That wasn't an accident. Yay! Yes. Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way out. Really? Really? Nice. Ow. Oh, I love it that guy's continuing to shoot and mess it up. Team. Alright, out we go. Good job, turret. Yeah, Blitz, you're just gonna be spending a couple turns running over. Well, we have less chance to hit with the... Okay. Reduced accuracy. Fine with me. Turret, do you mind? Alex is... Yes. Alex is taking quite a bit. Let's just... Lovely. And yep. Okay, that deals with that problem. Lovely. Now, as you know, there's still more. But not that much more. It's faster once you have strategy and know what you're doing. Ain't too much to hope that we could just, like, pick up the turret, take it with us, be a little buddy. I really don't want him to die. It would be highly embarrassing if we go through all the effort of redeeming him. Oh, a lot of things do that. Redemption equals death is a trope for a reason. Because it happens a lot, not people who need to be redeemed, therefore need to die. Like, I don't think that's a great idea at all. Doesn't mean it doesn't happen a lot in fiction. Right. Boop. 50%. Come on. Unbalanced. I don't really remember what unbalanced does, but it can't hurt to have it, right? rats. Maybe? Yes. Nope. Go on then. Lovely. Okay, so we know there are more jerks here. We're not ready for him yet. I gotta tell you, I was real close to just summon spirit. No, we're okay. I was real close to just swapping to Book of Hungry Names, werewolf game. Why didn't you? Because I don't like leaving something unfinished. And quitting because we suffered a setback really feels like taking it unfinished. So they didn't. You can't Overwatch, huh? Okay, well. Reload and then like stay there, I think. You gonna come out? Ugh. Blitz sure isn't any. Oh. Sure isn't in a defensible position, that's for sure. Heal 18. Love that. This costs 2 AP. Yeah. There's no one technically next to him. Okay. How'd you get? No. You can't Overwatch either, which is really irritating, to be honest. Okay. Cool. Cool, not gonna argue. That's going extra slow to make sure I don't accidentally cast Mana Bolt on Aiga. Should complain about it for years. Reload. Aim shot. Better than nothing. Okay. I don't know what quirk of AI is going on here, but I'm happy to exploit it, so... Can I interest you in a fuck off? Oh shit, that hits allies too? I'm just gonna be so pissed at me. She's not gonna be happy. Though I do kind of love it when that happens. Sight blocked. Line of sight again, huh? Well, we can throw a grenade. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not going to argue it. That sounds great. Misses all of us? Amazing. Shit, that was wanted to end turn for one person, not everyone. Okay. Well, I guess we got... You got a few more hit points. You can tank a few shots, right? Deal with this one who's clearly launching grenades at us. We got one left. Can't do anything. Good amount of health. Run forward. Tank a shot or two, right? Only lose AP and not damage? Cool. Fine with me. That second turret's mostly useless. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Well. I'll take that one damage. Slightly less damage, but reduce AP. Fine with me. Okay. Right. Save game. So we don't have to do it again. I gotta tell you, if it crashed again, we had to do it. What it not only would finish for tonight, I wouldn't pick up Shadowrun Dragonfall again. Uber had its chance. You burst to the door to the humanist compound and into the crisp night air. You're not far from your extraction point. Time to go. Optional. Keep Max alive. Eliminate the opposition. Well, we definitely will be doing that. Basic cover, half cover. Yeah. Get some cover from here. Humanist mage, humanist member. They got too many mages. They're gonna run in and get full cover. And then... There. Nice. Go, boys, go! Oh, no. Oof. No, we need our allies alive, please. Yeah, like that. Alive, exactly. That doesn't mean you're allowed to kill all of us. Yay! 17, 8. Okay, well, heal 17. Jeez. Wounded 11. Maybe I can... Still up, damn it. %. Better than nothing. Blitz, buddy. Fuck it. 2 movement, 3 AP. Four AP now. Okay, well. Okay, good. That's what you want to see, right? Yay! 71. What if we could... They're on such low health. I think our ally will take care of them. We're hoping. So let's go for 86%. 71. Okay, well, you hope. No. Good, but what about that one? Come on. Oh, you're taking cover. Yeah, all right, take cover. That's good. Oh. Oh. Trying to get Max alive. Trying to keep everyone alive, really. Ooh, okay, no, he's fine. Come on. Wasn't enough? Look, you do your best. Sometimes your best isn't quite enough. It cost 2. Did 3, wooden 8. Let's move up to 1. Heal Pedrolin. Need to reload. Can't believe a drug that only lasts a few seconds. What is this? DMT? 5 rounds of drug for the next one. Anyway, 40% chance, maybe hit the other one. Let's see. Missed them both. Anyway, like it's not. It would be a bit much to hit something that you have 0% chance to hit, but hey, like we can try. Anyway, -1 AP. Good. Gonna get one shot at us if anything. It's 5 bullets. 63% chance. I want him dead. No, let's try the mage. Sometimes you get what you're asking for. Good job. Yes. Oh no. One of our smuggler allies is down. 99% chance. I love that the monobolt doesn't miss. Okay, let's try this one. Good. All right, Dietrich, move up. All right, Blitz, move up. What do you think? Enemy right there? No? Cool. All right, Alexander, you know the deal. Move up. Shit. We move here. Is anyone in range? No? Wounded 3. %68% is not nothing, so let's give that a go. Cool. It's a humanist member. $44. Yeah. Too much to hope, huh? Should be able to get line of sight if you go there. 49. Come on, Blitz. Good. You know the winning strategy. It's to shoot your enemies until they die. Occasionally hit them with the keyblade until they die. Do they only have one left? I think there is. 70% from here. All right. I didn't even think you could see him, but sure. Let's just take it and go. %80 chance? Cool. Optional. Keep Max alive. Yay! Look at that. Get Alexander to safety. Look at that! Only one smuggler down. Maxim looks up at the sound of your approach. He's surprised to see you. He doesn't show it. Crazy night, huh? He pulls the flask from his jacket pocket, takes a long swig, then looks you in the eye. I hope this is worth the trouble. Any luck finding our money in there? No money, but there are a few less racists in the world. All in all, I think that we can call this one a win. He nods. I could live with that. No money. Sorry. There's a cred stick one of them had, and then I stole it. I may be keeping it. Thank Christ, that's over with. You okay, Alexander? The young man looks shell-shocked. He holds his rifle clenched tight in his trembling hands. Yeah, Uncle Dietrich. Yeah, I'm okay. But those guys, I knew them. One of them was my bunkmate. I killed him. Couldn't be helped. If you hadn't, he'd have killed you. Believe it. We're going to take you away from me. Back to the Quays Bazaar. Get you the help you need. Yeah, okay. Uncle. Okay. Dietrich glances over his shoulder, locks eyes with you. Thanks for this, boss. My nephew is safe. I owe you. One other thing. Dragon Slayer is happy too. We just did a ballsy thing, protected my family and gave a monster a bloody nose in the process. I did this for you, not for your totem. Appreciate it. You should know that he's happy all the same. He grins. You should know that when the Dragon Slayer is pleased, he tends to be generous with his rewards. You have my attention. The grin widens. Yeah, thought I might. I can feel the power coursing through me, boss. I don't know what form it'll take yet, but it's there. And soon enough, I'll be able to use it. I don't mean to break this up, but we need to get this moving. Kid, you're with us. The rest of you pile into that other van. You can continue having a moment when we get back to the Shatten Nest. We're about to exit this location to return to the Quays Bazaar. Continue? Yes. We're done. I've looted the whole thing. I didn't kill any of them, Loxy. The U-Bahn ride home feels especially comforting today. The Berlin chapter of the Humanist Polo Club has suffered a terrible blow. You're the one who dealt it. Volker Stahl's plan to incite a wave of bloody violence across Berlin has been derailed. It isn't often that a Shadowrunner gets to prevent an atrocity on the job. And fuck yeah. Love it. Doing a good thing. Your PDA rings, and the face of your fixer, Paul Amsel, appears on screen. Pendulum, I have new information to discuss about the estate. Please come as soon as you can. Sure, I will, but in the meantime... Hey, Samuel. Hello again, my friend. What can I do for you? I've uncovered details... Oh, what Humanus is up to. You'll find the details on this datapad. Peckenbauer eyes the plans on this datapad that nods grimly. This fits with Humanus' established pattern of behavior. Horrific and vile. According to this datapad, Humanist compounds all over Berlin have received similar shipments. They are planning to deploy the gas tomorrow morning. He exhales sharply, then nods again. I have a feeling that the Flux State will have a thing to do, or two to say about that. Stahl has overstepped his bounds. His hubris will be his undoing. Actually, I was his undoing. Volker Stahl is no longer among the living. That is excellent news. I'm not ashamed to say that I wish the man dead. He deserved whatever you did to him. And now I'm going to see to it that the rest of his twisted organization suffers in the same way that he did. You mark my words, within the next few hours, the Humanist Polo Club is going to take a hammering that will make the Night of Rage look like a peace rally. I owe you a great deal, Pendleton. We all do. I will wire your payment to the account number that Amsel provided. Pleasure doing business with you. Da-da-da-da. Hey, Samuel. Hello again, my friend. I'd like to talk about your organization. Accepting donations? The new library is marvelous, Pendleton. You have worked miracles for this organization. Next goal is to purchase a set of trode nets for our new work training program. I have high hopes for this plan, Pendleton. With these devices, we could teach job skills to the least educated members of our society in a fraction of the time that it would take them to learn on their own. With 400 million, we could make the purchase. Yeah, here, take just what you need. I've got you covered. Samuel's eyes widen. This is incredibly generous. No, not a big deal, Sam. Do good with it. I can scarcely believe it. With this donation, we have met a penultimate goal. I will send a volunteer to the Data Haven to acquire the trode nets. In the meantime, I will make the happy announcement to our guests. Thank you again, Pendleton. You will never know how important you've been to the people I serve. It's my pleasure, Samuel. Anything to help. You are the true friend of the Quest Bazaar. How's Silky doing? Yeah, she mentioned that you sent her. I don't know what you told her, Pendulum, but whatever you said, it worked. Silky's determination was truly inspiring. A crime habit is a difficult thing to beat, but I don't doubt that she will make it. Cool. Great. We have power. I love using power to help people, which is exactly what we did. Now let's spend some karma. Chance to hit and range combat. God. Might be fucking useful, what do you think? Have something other than spells, but why would you want anything other than spells when you could just use spells, baby? Willpower. Maximum for humans, elves, or controls. Calculate chance to hit. Ley lines visible through Fog of War. Great, I guess. You know. Better than nothing. We got 12. Let's spend some. 5 left. Now what? Charisma. Chance to control spirits. Unlocks etiquettes. Is a new etiquette for 4? Let's do it. We've only got academic. Oh, let's get another. Street, Shadowrunner, socialite, gang. I'm going to choose Shadowrunner because Pendulum appears to be really hardcore. We've made some references to a lot of other stuff we have done. So let's do that. 1 point in dodge. Honestly, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Oh, hey, Corey. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my man. We only got 1,300 New Yen left. Cool. I'm spending New Yen exactly how I want, which is to help people. We have power, we have resources we don't have in real life. We can live out a power fantasy of helping people. Alexei Lane leans on his crutch while staring into the Berlin sky. Nothing moves above but grey clouds. His faraway look is only broken when you approach. Something I can offer for you? Just checking in. I appreciate the effort you're making, but you've got some big shoes to fill in around here. Monaco is important to this place. You have no idea, but I imagine you soon will. Nothing stays secret for long in the F state. A Flux demands transparency. The truth will always get out. The truth about Monica's death is now in the breeze, flowing through the streets of Berlin. Next come visitors of uncertain intent. Some may just be bottom feeders, sniffing after the leavings of the dead. Others will be hunters looking to exploit a leaderless tribe. We're all stepping up to fill the void left by Monica. The old troll rubs a thumb pensively across his single unbroken horn. You might have something there, if you can keep that group together. There are trying times ahead. Seen it before. Too many times before. Anything else you need? What do you more about the war? Lane grumbles and massages phantom pain in his synthetic legs. Damn it, why would the world just let an old soldier fade away, like MacArthur promised? You were military? Who did you serve? Back home with the Finnish Defense Force, Jaeger Brigade. Lane clenches and unclenches a fist, either out of repressed anger or more phantom pain. His weathered face betrays nothing. The Russians thought to come at us from the north as well as the west. Through the Lapland, thinking us weaker there. They thought wrong. The snow was painted pink on both sides of the border. Tell me more about the Euro Wars. Doubt there's much I could tell you that you wouldn't have learned in school. that you should have learned in school. Russians invaded. Hellfire can remember why. The world was more of a mess back then than it is today, if you ask me. They attacked Poland and Finland first. Poland broke within months, opening the door into Germany. I had no contacts in Berlin back then, mind you. Can't really say how bad things were here. Had battles of my own to worry about. Sorry, I won't bother you any more about it. Thank you. Anything else then? Nothing. I'll be going. Come on, sausage. Come and lie down. Come on. I know. I know. Emma Stitches is home and you want to go see. Alright, I'll let you out. At some point, the noise of me opening the door is less than the dog complaining at full audible volume. Hey, Simmy. Sibby Kim weaves an awkward dance through scattered refuse. Her two thin legs wobble, but she keeps her footing throughout. The sun will come out tomorrow. At your bottom dollar, that tomorrow there'll be sun. That's lovely singing, Kim. Do you like the song? It means that tomorrow will be a better day. Monica used to say something like that. When I was tired, when I was sad, when I only wanted to sleep, she would tell me that. She told me that I would forget, that the pain would go away. I've lived many lives, but I've been an orphan more times than anything. It's the first story I found when I needed to get away. Anybody ever try to get you off The Sims? But I need them. Monica understood that, and Zach says the same. I don't know what to do without them. Without them, I dream, and I don't want to dream. I don't want to remember. They help me forget. They help me be strong and smart, and I never lose anyone. That makes it a good thing, right? Maybe someday you won't need them. Maybe. Maybe. So do you like it here in the Cruise Bazaar? Cruise. Kim turns her head to not look at you in the eyes. Her posture is that of someone who fears the possible repercussions of her answer. It's good. I can get what I need from Zach Flash or Doc. Is Kibel, and they let me pay however I can. Monica was always nice, and Paul Emsel and the Angel is nice to me too, usually. I know Monica's gone now, but I can still stay, right? Of course you can stay, Kim. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I don't know what else I would do. Let's talk more another time. All right. We're doing our rounds, baby. When you're building a community or maintaining a community, you talk to the people involved in said community. Deliver the humanist donor list. Machine accepts the data upload, and only a few moments later, a certified cred stick is spat out of the coin slot. The phone's old LCD readout displays the text: freedom, equality, information, Schockwillenreiter. Try the cheesecake, Corey, my friend. I hope it is absolutely delicious. Hello, Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike raises an eyebrow at your approach. A burning cigarette dangles between the fingers of her right hand, and she holds a glass of scotch in her left. Pendrelin, fancy seeing you again. Yeah, well, I was hoping that you want to chat. Ooh, thanks, Corey. She takes a drag on a cigarette. Well, color me intrigued. What did you want to talk about? Been finding much work recently? Yeah, but the Cresbidar isn't the best place to do it. There aren't a ton of jobs out here if you don't have a network. You have a network? Me? She smirks. Not quite. You're a client, not a friend. No offense, mind you, but my crew is back in MIT, and we're doing just fine on the job front. She gestures with the cigarette, the tip glowing red in the gloom. I mostly visit your lovely little keys between runs to restock and relax. It's a good place for that, nice and slow paced. It's... She pauses for a moment to search for a word. Quaint. Don't suppose you'd be interested in taking a permanent position on my team? Don't suppose I would. Like I said, I've got a team of my own, good people who've earned my loyalty 100 times over. Could do a little moonlighting here and there, but they wouldn't take it kindly if I up and bailed on them. She takes another sip of scotch. Better that it stay like this. If you need me for a run, I'm available. You just need to pay me first. Keeps things clean and simple. Bartender here any good? Nope. It's called the Wien Killer for a reason. The guy behind the bar is more like a bush league sommelier than he is a proper bartender. Knows a little about wine, but when it comes to mixing drinks, it's useless. If you want a drink, I'd recommend sticking to something simple. Try ordering something with more than 2 ingredients and you're asking for trouble. So you're a wine drinker then? Me? No, never developed a taste for it. She tilts her glass, swirling the amber liquid inside. Not even a big fan of sweet things. Never have been. Not even when I was a kid. I've always preferred smoke. If you don't like wine, why hang out in a wine bar? Because it's usually empty in here and I don't like to be bothered. As hopeless as the bartender is, it's tough to mess up scotch if you order it neat. Do you have another question or... I gotta run. We'll see you around. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, it's just a friendly street samurai we can hire. Interesting that they've got, like, just got extra dialogue, but I don't hate it. Alright. Glad we dropped in. Maybe we'll have her convinced about the importance of our little anarchist commune before too long. Or we'll get you. Come on, sausage. That's it. Yeah, you said hi to Anne. Come on, dog. Mom, hi there. Good girl. Essence cost. Fancy leg. %3 chance to hit. Only 1 essence cost. Like, that's not bad. %6 chance to hit for only 5.5. Do you think that would that up the... Would it round up to 1? Would it round down? What do you think? I'm hoping round down. Smart Link Predator CM. Your lowest, like the lowest that they had less? That they had left? That's pretty funny. Consider the premier heavy pistol. Uses heavy pistols. We'll check that one to make sure. That's drone repair kit. We don't need that. No one uses drones. Cool. I'm saving this favorite shotgun because I'm pretty sure it's going to be better than what Iger has currently. More than nothing. Yeah, fair. Being decked. Deal with special concoction. This is the same. Yeah, I was just wondering if he had anything different, but he doesn't. Good job, man. Just checking in, saying hi. Chatting to everyone in the Kudus Bazaar. I know I'm mispronouncing it, but, you know, I do what I can. Sure. All these for people who care more about their weaponry. I'm a mage, baby. I could buy more of this to, like... Maintenance worker. Okay, man, what's going on? I'm freaked out. Hey, buddy. Sorry to bother you, but I could use some help over here. You want to make a little extra scratch? Shouldn't take long. Sure, what's the problem? Hey, well, me and my brother Victor got called in for the next Keats over. Something's wrong with the sewers around here. Your plumbers and mechanics all useless. Vic and I talked to them, tried to get him to give us a maintenance schedule for your sewer pumps. Just scratched our heads at us, said that the machinery down there just took care of itself. My best guess is your pumps have shut down. It happens from time to time without pump maintenance. Well, then the pumps shut down, the waste started piling up, and it's causing some pretty major overflow problems downstream. What do you want me to do about it? Well, Victor went down to the sewers while I was getting stuff out of the truck. When I came back, well, I was about to climb down there, but I heard these awful screams. They went on, and then they just stopped. I froze up, nearly shit myself, to be honest. I don't know what to do, but I can't go down there, not after that. Problem is probably something basic, a clog that needs to be cleared or something like that. Restarting the pump should take care of it. But no goddamn way am I going in there. If you do the job for me, I'll give you the new year and we were paid for it. I don't need it. You can have it all. I can live without the money, but someone's going to fix the pumps before I can leave. Fine, I'll do it. You're a lifesaver, chummer. If you find Victor, well, if he's still alive down there, tell him I'm sorry. All right. Resolve the situation in the sewers. This won't take long. Assemble the team and head in. Glory. Blitz. Probably don't need Blitz, right? No, but if you do need Blitz, you really need Blitz and no one else. Could hire Lucky Strike. Not going to, but I could. Dietrich, sit this one out, buddy. Hang out with a friendo. Oh, it's like pretty close to the end of stream tonight. Anyway. The sewers, a ghostly labyrinth of tunnels and dead-end passageways, makes up the network of sewers beneath the cruise bazaar. You climb down the ladder into the shallow underworld and reel at the wave of foul smells that washes over you, clogging your sinuses and saturating your clothing. As your eyes adjust to the light, you find yourself standing at the edge of a narrow channel of murky grey-green water. The rush of churning water echoes down the tunnel. You catch a flash of motion in your peripheral vision, something man-sized, moving fast, flitting across the far end of the tunnel. You strain your eyes to see it, but to no avail. The thing, whatever it is gone. Great. You don't need that. 5 rounds. Strength and willpower. Trauma kit. Great. Laurie's good. I don't know if she needs that much. Smart link. Love him just carrying all the drugs. It's very funny to me. Frag grenade. So, Benelli Raffinello. Okay, shotgun, low end, all purpose. What if instead you unequip? Can you just, you can't? Okay, loaned. All right, whatever. I guess you can't get rid of the default weapons. Stock sniper rifle. Easily found. Well, I'm glad we found a weapon upgrade for you. So I'm making it clear now, but I'll also, okay, sure. Is it the 2? We've got 2 now. Cool. We're not hit by physical melee that much. We're shot frequently, so we're just gonna save it. We'll get max willpower and spellcasting before we do anything else. She's start getting adapt powers. Yeah. Adapt. Mr. Karma. Sausage. Fourth. Toss blanket over and she's happy. Or just get to 6 and get new etiquette. Oh, and it cost us 11 karma. Alright, fix the water pumps. Let's go. Find the missing dude as well. I feel like you gotta take a decker with you just in case there's stuff to do with deckers, because what the fuck? Pump 1, status console. Pump 1, operations control. Access pump status. Pump 1 has stopped. Analysis. South turbine water flow failed. The south turbine has been deactivated. Steady water flow is stopped. Pump test running. Passed. The pump is operational, but not receiving full water flow from the south turbine. Pump status. Cool. Pump operations. Error. Pump operations have been rerouted to facility's central computer system. Glad we brought a decker. What's wrong with pump 2? Pump 2 operations. Status. Failed. Hello, violets. Pump has been clogged. Water flow has been... It cannot be resolved until pump flow has been restored and pump is shut down, then restarted. Pump operations routed. Great. Well, can't be too hard. Inspect pile of bones. These metahuman bones have been picked clean. Great! Perfectly normal thing to find in the sewers, right? Yeah, anyway, we'll make it clear now, but I will say it again right before the end. There is information on Discord, but let's make it exceptionally clear. Monday night streams are over. My friends, it has been lovely to have you on Monday nights. Now I get to have you on Sunday nights instead. Sunday night will take place of our Monday night streams because a corpse mangled beyond recognition. Because Emma Stitches has a hobby to do, and I want to make sure that I'm there to parent and look after my little baby Kay while she's off hobbying, and I think that's very important. Pump controls. The turbine is currently powered down. Activate the turbine. Safety lock has been engaged. Get your dickhead. To bypass the security protocols, safety lock disengaged. Activate the turbine. The turbine wire whirs to life. Great. Great. The hell are these fuckers? Yes, I hope Sunday night is viable. I hope Monday night has been viable for some time. Feral ghoul. Jeez. Still 99% chance to hit with Powerbolt, so... How much health do they have? Oh, jeez, looks like a lot. 60? Fuck. Go claw him. Someone with melee, let's go. Same time slot? Yeah, same time slot as 7 o'clock. For 3 hours. It works, so we're going to keep it. And Ruger. Finale, the Mossberg CMDT. Well, that's more damage. Still a shotgun. 78. Oh! Kill Glory like that? Kill an enemy with damage over time. Great. Isn't doing Monday Night Sword Lady, so I wanted... No, not that I know of. You'll have to ask Emma Stitches. Compound. Slash followed up by a kick. Hit adjacent targets? No. Alright. Compound attack. Go! 7. 0 AP left. Great. Twin slash. Oh. Throw extra healing on our lady. So they're bleeding, they're not. Let's swipe. And double swipe. Great. Very good. Smart Link is supposed to make it easy for you to hit people. I don't know if it is, so... We should make fun of him for that. Why? I guess they're trying to get the infection on as many targets as possible. How much health do you have? 4? Yeah, that won't kill you. It's only taking 2 bleed per turn. Glory. Thank you. Can't really complain. We're standing right next to him. That we can complain about. Get him. Get him again. Jeez. Anyway, that was good. Feral ghouls. Such a Fallout-y turn of phrase. Anyone else thinking about Fallout now? TV show was good, so that's right. I finished Fallout 1 on Sunday. Then took Baby K for a walk. This corpse has been eviscerated. Its limbs have been torn clean off, and its ribcage is oddly deformed. The tattered shreds of a blue maintenance uniform hang loosely off its chest. Searched the body. Found a well-worn manual entitled Wartung Shadam Book. Wartung Shandan Shand Wartung Shandbush, Osgabe, 2042. The book is filled with a depiction of turbine and pump cross sections, tools, and descriptions of maintenance procedures. Few of the pages have been bookmarked with colourful bits of paper. Yellow bookmark. This page is dominated by a detailed illustration of a turbine cross section. Scrawled in the margin is a number 822896. Okay. Flip to the yellow bookmark. Green bookmark. There are some notes written in the margins of this page, but you don't recognize the language. The only word you can make out is computer, written several times. Pocket the book and leave. Great. Mission item added. Maintenance guy's code. Great. Need to clear a clog first. Did anyone see that ghoul just zip past me and end up there? Or there? What a perfectly normal thing to happen. Fine, I guess. Bleh. Neat. -3 AP? I can argue with that. Rawr. Oh shit, Glory. Yeah, she's right there. Never mind. Oh, I feel a little embarrassed about that. It's fine, don't worry. Oh, 1 hit point? He's bleeding, he'll die next turn. Yay! Oh no, they're back! Get him, Paw. If you're in melee, even if you use both action points, you can attack at the end of it. That's fantastic. Great for closing the distance. Good lord. Even if you miss, it still makes it feel like you're doing something. Sleeping on the street, samurai. That's for sure. Yay! Enemy turn. There's still more of them. God, there's another one. Heal 10, Glory. Enjoy. Now, go fuck them off. Don't mind if I do. Rawr. Good. Ah, you love to see it. They're not taking cover because they're feral. Anyway, right, Steam, we're going to save and finish here. We'll finish, well, we'll fix the water pumps next fortnight, but it will be on a Sunday. So, like this Sunday coming, you have Baldur's Gate, and then the Sunday after that, Shadowrun Dragonfall. That does essentially mean that you have the game's moving forward just a little bit, so you get it even sooner. I also think it moves the... I like that it moves the game, the streams to be further apart, and they spread out more of the week. So Wednesday and Sunday night means that you will end up with less time waiting for a Jimbles, if not more Jimbles overall. Who knows? Maybe there are other additional bonus stream nights. We will see and find out. In the meantime, thank you very much for joining me. It has been fun playing through Shadowrun Dragonfall, even if we had to redo something. I hope I get to see all of you again soon, and you will sleep well. And we play together on Wednesday night for more Kingdom Hearts. Yes, please. Otherwise, be kind to yourselves, and remember to tell the people you love that you love them very, very much. Good night, everyone.